What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, April 30th. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and then follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman so you can get updates to these sim results as we get closer to lock. And finally, let me know in the comment section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. We are rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Jusuf Nurkic, Jared Allen, DeAnthony Melton, Jeff Green, and Gary Harris on the outside looking in. Boy, that's bleak. Oh, God. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to CHIMEZIE METU. METU is power forward center eligible, just 3,600, projected for 25. The goal's 31. He's in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. Now, this is going to be a little bit complicated. METU picked up the start, played a ton of minutes his last time out, but Marvin Bagley is back. I have no idea how many minutes Marvin Bagley is going to play. I don't even know what position Marvin Bagley is going to play. So I'm trying to be a little bit pessimistic for METU. I gave him 26 minutes. I'm giving Bagley the backup run at the 4, and I'm just sort of hoping that they're lightly bringing Bagley back into the fray. He's been gone for a pretty long time now. So, fantasy point per minute for METU. 22% usage, 11.5 points, 5.5 boards, 2 assists, a steal, a block. It's a tough spot against the Lakers, but 3,600 with the dual eligibility, and I think upside to play significantly more minutes. It's not outside of the realm of possibility that Bagley plays the backup center run to Richaun Holmes, and METU plays that full 30 minutes again at the 4. That's realistic to me. I think 26 feels about right, though, and again, if you're using him at 26 minutes, he's the number 5 contender. Now, I honestly thought this guy would rank a little bit higher, but number 4, Khris Middleton. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible. Clearly, I love that more than anything, and you guys know how much I like Middleton. Although, I'm going to say, on the record, right now, Jimmy Butler is better than Khris Middleton. From the moment I made that statement, Middleton got worse. Jimmy Butler got better. 7,900 for Middleton, projected for 44. The goal's 48.5. Optimal lineup 25% of the time. Now, the assumption here is that Giannis isn't playing. Giannis left in the first minute of yesterday's game with a sprained ankle. I see no reason that they're playing him against the Chicago Bulls on the second half of a back-to-back after having missed the previous game because of an injury in that game. And if that's the case, Middleton rolls. 35 minutes, 1.26 fantasy points per minute. This guy gets a boost in everything he does when Giannis is off the floor, including maintaining a 60% true shooting and 40+% rate from 3. 31% usage, massive bump. 25 points, 6 boards, 6 assists. Huge assist bump as well. Plus a steal if you get it. It's a slight pace down spot against the Bulls, but you're not worried about the Bulls' defense whatsoever. This is great for Middleton. You get shooting guard, small forward, guard forward, and utility. What's not to like? He will be one of the most popular players all day unless Giannis gets ruled in, which I don't think that he will. And then we're staying with the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 3, point guard, shooting guard eligible, Jrue Holiday. 7,800, projected for 44. The goal's 48. He's in the optimal lineup 26% of the time. Literally everything that I just said for Khris Middleton is the exact same thing for Jrue Holiday. Same matchup, same everything. Huge bump in usage, huge assist rate bump. 35 minutes, 1.25 fantasy points per minute. 26% usage, 8 assists, 4.5 boards, 2 stocks. Play them together, it's fine. They work really well. You can play Jrue Holiday at point guard. You can play Khris Middleton at small forward. Everything fits perfectly. The multi-position eligibility is great. The price tags are fine. There's no reason to ignore these guys. You should be playing them both. You should be playing them a lot. And that's why they're 3rd and 4th on the list today. Now, this one, I don't know what's going to happen, but number 2, I'm going to KYRIE Irving if he plays. Point guard eligibility, 9,400, projected for 53.5. The goal's 54.5. He's in the optimal lineup 28% of the time. I have Irving playing his full allotment of minutes if he is in. I don't expect Kevin Durant to play on the back-to-back. So we get KYRIE Irving dominating the ball. 36 minutes, 1.48 fantasy points per minute, 32% usage, almost 30 real points, 9 assists, 5 boards, a steal. It's a pace neutral spot against Portland, but Portland's defense isn't very good. Brooklyn's defense isn't very good. I think we're going to see a massive amount of offense in this game. This is a huge total. The Nets are projected for 121 real points. And I expect KYRIE Irving to have, I don't know, 25% of those or more. In that scenario, I want to have a lot of KYRIE. Now we have to pay attention. He might not play today. Who knows? Keep your eye on the news. We might not even know by lock, but I am going in with the assumption that I am playing a lot of Kyrie Irving. Now, before we get to the number one contender, one last reminder, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Then head on over to Twitter and follow me, at Josh Engleman. You don't want to miss the updates to the sim results as we get closer to lock. I'm not on live before lock tonight. It's the only place you can get them. Finally, comment section, under the video, favorite contender, least favorite contender. Who is the contender that you think should be on this list that isn't on the list? I could hear everybody screaming it now. Chase, you're chasing, you're chasing. I'm not chasing anything. ALIZE Johnson is the number one contender on today's slate. He's small forward, power forward eligible. He's the flat minimum salary, 3K on DK. I've got him projected for just 22 fantasy points. The goal is 29. He's in the optimal lineup 28% of the time. Now, I do not think that ALIZE Johnson is going to drop 20 and 20 like he did yesterday. Absolutely ridiculous. But I don't think that Kevin Durant plays. And it's also not outside of the realm of possibility that Blake Griffin sits on the back-to-back as well, although he did play the most recent back-to-back. So I am trying to be as pessimistic as I possibly can with ALIZE Johnson. I am giving him 20 minutes at 1.1 fantasy points per minute. That seems pretty tame, but because of the dual eligibility and the price and the pay-up options that exist, he becomes an exceptional value. And there is certainly a path for ALIZE Johnson to play well more than 20 minutes. 9.7 boards, 1 assist, maybe a stock, same matchup against Portland. Again, this is a salary saver with massive upside. Don't expect 20 and 20, but if you get 10 and 10, we're on the right track to providing value at a 3K price tag. I'm not chasing anything. This would be the same play whether he played yesterday or not. I would have him in for 20 minutes at the exact same rates. Nothing changes from yesterday's rates, but it does make me feel like maybe he could do it again. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, April 30th. Process show is in the books, and it was a doozy. I recommend you go watch that. We went a full 90 minutes, had a really nice discussion at the end as well. I will be on the strategy show with Adam Kaufman today at 10 a.m. Eastern. FanDuel version of this video is around here somewhere. No live before lock, but you guys should go check out the Kentucky Derby contender. That's not how you say it. Kentucky Derby contenders video where Ben Raza and I made some picks for the ponies. Now, you should listen to Ben. Ben bets on horse racing a lot. It's been in his life forever. He actually knows what he's talking about. I, on the other hand, chose my horse because of my eating preferences. That's not the same thing. It's going to be fun to tail, and if it wins, boy, am I not going to shut up about it. But you should be listening to Ben. Fantastic horse racing content for you for this Saturday's Derby. And then that's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Please have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys again on Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.